What it do? What it do? It's your boy BH Brother 718_TV live with NBA 2K20 SSBA My League Online Season 1. Got my New York Knicks facing off against the Utah Jazz. So looking to rebound off of last game's loss versus the cheating ass Bulls. But here.
A lot of great rebounders tonight, Brent, which brings up a question these days: why do fewer players seem to be blocking out when rebounding?
Well, there's less and less opportunity to get the type of rebounds, Kevin, that we've seen typically through the years that are in the paint. How many times are these guys shooting field goal attempts from so far out that the ricochet off the rim is allowing these rebounds to get to what we call the moon,
right
around the free throw line and that dotted line from the free throw line. So guards and wings swooping in to pick up non-traditional boxed out rebounds.
Team rebounding.
Team rebounding is a huge aspect of any good team. Offensive rebounding has gone away.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. They get it back. That one goes in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Morris outside. Here's Randall. And that one is good. Randall's got his second basket of the game.
The strength and the quickness and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
Mitchell outside. Over in the corner, Conley. This one for three. Hits it from three-point range.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Now here's Randall. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got 5 now.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Now here is Smith. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's Randall.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Pass to Ingles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Barrett. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. New York trailing. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Randall. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And it's 8 points for Julius Randle.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Smith. Gobert pulls it in.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
They get the rebound. Pass to Davis. Mitchell outside. Over Barrett. Gobert trying to get open. Misses the jumper. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2.
Recognizing spacing on the floor there. Dennis Smith Jr. with a nice job of delivering.
Now here's Conley. He has 5. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Julius Randle picks one up.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Pass to Morris. Here's Barrett. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night. And a breakthrough season for Marcus Morris in 2018 and 19. Career highs almost across the board.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. From outside the arc. Knicks with the rebound.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
The drive by Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. You know, Greg, the Celtics are encouraging their players to take mental health just as serious as their physical health. Marcus Morris brave enough to say that helped him a lot.
I mean, the Morris twins growing up in the hard streets of Philly. I mean, a lot to overcome, but by getting some help, that's exactly what Marcus is doing.
Here's Barrett. No good on that one. And it's Utah the other way. Conley inside the line. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Jazz shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team. Well, the Knicks had a lot of turnover trading for expiring contracts. They did what they could to accommodate the wishes of a lot of vets.
Yeah, the problem right now for the Knicks is they're not inviting to a lot of free agents, and that's really where they're trying to make their play. So fascinating over the course of the past decade that New York has not been able to attract the top-tier talent. So building through the draft, Coach Fizdale hopeful that they'll land a star one way or another.
Pass to Ingles. Back to Conley. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple. Conley's got 8 points. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And with this summer's acquisition of Mike Conley, Greg, the Utah Jazz hoping to make a step in the West.
And really, Mike Conley, their best point guard since they traded away Darren Williams back in 2011. Alongside Bogdanovich, a big upgrade offensively, and he can hold his own on the defensive side as well.
And Utah making a change here. And so it's New York with it. 4-point game. Now Smith. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And here is Conley. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Smith outside. Pass to Barrett to stop the run. Ingles with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Conley scanning the floor. Outside, Davis. Right side, Conley. Tries again. Right wing. Pass to Exum. Knocked away. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Knicks trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Robinson. Pass to Trier. Smith with it. Clock at 6. To the right side. Here's Barrett. And that one is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah leading by 6. And here's Conley outside. And the Jazz, another 3.
I'm impressed with Conley's scoring ability here. He's an alert guard who understands how to attack the defense.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And here is Robinson. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Here's Randall. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Now it feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Pass to Ingles. And here is Anthony. From deep. He doesn't hit that one. And New York will come the other way.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Outside, Robinson. Out to Smith. It's Randall with the drive.
Now Randall is looking like tonight he's capable of taking on the whole offensive load.
Outside Conley. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And boy, are they attacking the paint. And already over a decade in the league for Mike Conley, he never got past the numbers game to make the All-Star team in the crowded Western Conference. But make no mistake about it, Conley is star caliber.
Down low. Here's Gibson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, you talk to Conley, he'll admit he's been frustrated trying to break through and get that recognition.
Still, the way he plays the game, not focused on his individual numbers, unselfish, and focused on what the team needs to win.
Now, here's Exum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Ntilikina. 9-point game. Bullock with it. Here's Trier. Pass to Portis. Second chance shot. Gobert with the block. Now here's Exum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Jazz have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. That's good from Exum.
Well, no secret that the Knicks were planning for a massive free agency and a free agent signing this past summer. They cleared a lot of cap space and were hopeful that their draft choice would be that #1 slot. It did not come to fruition.
Here's Trier. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Portis. Gobert with the block. To the inside. From 8. Shots good by Green. And the Jazz lead by 13.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out
The Knicks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Jazz leading by 11. Pass to Gobert. Here's Green. Knicks with the rebound.
there. Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And so it's Utah holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Jazz so far.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
At the top of the key, Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Conley inside the line. Kept alive. Pass to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Goes back up. Got it. Nice one there from Exum. Exum's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz. Here's Ntilikina. No points in the game yet for him. Out to the right wing. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers. As well.
A quick fire on that shot. MLO with the catch and shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
Ntilikina looking it over. Outside Gibson. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, Kevin. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Pass to Ingles. Three-pointer. That shot no good. So New York will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Here's Portis. Pass to Bullock. Here's Ntilikina. 5 to shoot. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Clock at 2. Offensive rebound. And out of out of bounds as Utah gains possession. The Knicks making a switch here. And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Ingles. Now here's Exum. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Moutier. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Knicks trail by 15.
Well, Fizdale, part of those great teams in Miami as an assistant coach with Eric Spoelstra. He coaches with a lot of fire and enthusiasm, is very involved emotionally in what his team does on a daily basis, and it's why a lot of these young players are gravitating towards his coaching style.
Jazz leading by 15. Pass to Ingles. But Trey, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And New York hoped that Fizdale's likability would be a factor in free agency.
Yeah, I think it's going to help the Knicks as they move forward here. Try to find some stability with their coach. That way David Fizdale and his messaging can remain consistent with the type of players that they try to attract here to Gotham.
Yeah, easy call.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. You know, so many great dribblers, ball handlers in this league right now. Who's the best at shooting off the bounce?
Well, 3 prime candidates to do that, Kevin, exist at the point guard position, and I put James Harden in the point guard category with how much he has the ball. Harden, Kyrie, Steph Curry, 3 great names that are able to find their way to get the ball into the shooting pocket. No matter where they move off the dribble, finding consistency. It's a really sought-after attribute in the players who are coming up now because of how impactful these guys have been.
Outside Anthony. Now Mitchell. He has 5. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here.
Great timing as Knox gets up there and blows that one out.
And Barrett gets it to go. Utah leading by 13. Moutier looking around. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. The Jazz again can't hit it. Here's Ntilikina. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Portis. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by New York.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Pass to Knox. And here's Barrett. Taken away by Anthony. And here's the fast break.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. When people talk about a player's mileage limit, do you think total games is the most accurate assessment in that?
I don't think so, Kevin.
What is it?
It's the amount of minutes that the players play.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of studies out there that teams are digging around on when players reach And trust me, they got to be lucky, but you're talking 35,000, 40,000 minutes in the league. That the body is just not capable at that point of replicating the things that it's done year in and year out. So forget about the games. Go to total minutes played. That's where you'll find the biggest fall off for some of your favorite players that have amused and entertained you for years.
Interesting.
Kevin, can Dennis Smith Jr. not rely on just trying to be explosive all the time? Can he play with some poise and patience and get the in-between game going to help this offense do what it needs to do to function efficiently? That is the task at hand for Dennis Smith Jr. as he plays for the New York Knicks this season. Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
6 to shoot. The drive by Mitchell. And it's sent back by Robinson.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Back to Knox. Smith feeling it out a bit. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Smith's got 6 points. And Brent, you and I were just talking about this. With Smith, he's learning to pass out of or turn to a floater more often on his drive.
Yeah, that's because he used to be able to, because of his athleticism and playing against lesser talent, burst by guys and have no obstruction. Well, in the NBA, it doesn't quite work that way. You've got to find ways to, once you get into the gaps, have decisions at the ready, whether that's to score or make plays for your teammates. That's where Dennis Smith Jr. has to improve.
Here's Moutier, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
The effort by Moutier to get physical inside is what ultimately forced the defense to foul him there. At his size, he can do that.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season we thought the Knicks' cornerstone player was Kristaps Porzingis. But the player and the team fell out of love with each other, and the Knicks traded him to Dallas. The draft picks and cap space freed them up for a wild summer, led by the drafting of rookie R.J. Barrett in the draft. Now New York has one of the more drastically revamped rosters in the league. Kevin, there's a lot to be excited about going forward in the Big Apple.
Big moves indeed, David. Thank you. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Barrett.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jeff Green picks one up.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
And Greg, talking to scouts about R.J. Barrett, they love the athleticism. But what makes him especially good is the work ethic and the confidence.
Yeah, some elite prospects will take plays off. This guy never does. He's not one that sits around and reads his press clippings. He's a warrior, a leader, and he's proven to be a winner.
Pass to Randle. Here's Knox. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. New York needs to get off a shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I think Mitchell Robinson is one of those guys. We saw it last year. He might get 4 or 5 blocks a game. So many players tempted to shoot outside shots because Mitchell would play off of them, and then quickly he would get to them and deflect the shot. So incredible quick twitch fibers and quick to the ball to make an impact defensively.
Mitchell right side. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And with Robinson, if he played a full 40 minutes every game, Brent, his block numbers would be outstanding.
Look at you, Kevin, digging into the per 36 minutes statistics. I like it. He's a great rim protector. He has great activity down there. And if he can stay with the game plan, I think Coach Fizdale is going to find ways to give him more minutes in this season.
Back to Ellington. Pass to Barrett. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Knicks trailed by 4. Here's Ntilikina. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No good there. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
And here's Moutier. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Nice shot by Gobert. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for New York. They trail by 6. Pass to Barrett. Steps back and fires. And it's good off the glass. Barrett's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Nice looking shot there from Barrett. You can tell he's confident when he's shooting the ball.
Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Barrett. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. That's 12 points for Donovan Mitchell.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Barrett with the ball. 8 points for him. Over Bogdanovich. Pass to Ellington. It's stolen by Gobert.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what they're going to run here. Got to run a good play.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And the Utah Jazz not exactly a magnet for big-name free agents, Greg, but for their young star, Donovan Mitchell, it has been a perfect fit.
You know, they needed a score. He's played big minutes from day one and really thrived in that role.
So easy to respect Taj Gibson and the way he goes about his business. A strong leader on and off the floor.
Now here's Conley. 19 points in the game. And it's blocked. He got it up. He can't get that one to fall. And so we conclude the first half. Jazz lead. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Utah leading by 6. On the wing, Ingles. Conley left side. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now Morris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you inside, outside, and in transition.
Here's Conley. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 6. To the middle. Randall right side. Here's Morris. And it's good for 2. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Pass to Davis. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And it's Exum in the corner. The shot misses. The Knicks go the other way with it. Inside. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Here's Conley. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the wide open shot from Morris. No good from outside.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Back to Ingles. From deep. That shot misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Barrett. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Barrett's got 11 points.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Conley into the lane. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower. Probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players in switches. He straddles those 2 needs better than anyone in the league.
Pass to Barrett. Over Mitchell. And again, it's New York.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Mitchell with it. Now Smith defending. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Bounce pass from Morris. On the wing, Morris. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. They led by as many as 18 points. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. From past the arc, Utah the rebound. The 3. The shot, no good.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Count it. 10 points for Smith.
All about the burst there. Dennis Smith Jr. creating the separation.
Here's Conley. 23 points in the game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And over the course of his career, Mike Conley taking on more and more of the leadership mantle.
He's embraced it, Kevin. And he said letting his hair down was a way of letting go and just being confident in himself.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Nifty move. And Randall throws it down.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Pass to Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And here's Smith. He's got 10. Pass to Portis. In the corner, Barrett with it. For the tie. Rebounded by the Jazz. Exum with it. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And Gibson sends it back.
Taj Gibson doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts come into play with the block. He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Lets it go from 11. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Morris. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz leading by 3. And that comes off the assist by Exum. 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Barrett. Outside Gibson. Now Morris. There's the 3. Drops in the tray. Morris has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And dangerous in that catch and shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
Here's Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And Utah making a change here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now the shot clock resets to 14 seconds on an offensive rebound. Brent, you like that change?
I think digging into the numbers a little bit, Kevin, it only affects about 3% of total possessions.
Is that all?
Yeah, throughout the course of the year. Not in any given game. So it's very, very...
No kidding.
Very, very minimal what happens. But what I like is that, you know, players have to reset quickly with 14 on the clock. And I think coaches are starting to think about how it is they might have quick sets as opposed to getting the ball to the top of the key and trying to run through a traditional set. Maybe you have quick sets after the reset to get yourself a better shot.
More strategy. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Shit, look who it is. Yo, Reese, what's going on, man? Damn, I didn't even know you was over. You tuned in, bro. If you're still there, man, what's popping, man? Been a long time. Almost done.
The Jazz making a switch here.
No. I said no, not yet. Go
Knicks
sit down.
trailed by 7. Here's Ntilikina. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring.
Yeah, I'm still trying, man. Trying over here.
So let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Got these bum ass Knicks,
Kevin,
man.
Before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York,
You know I love my
Fizdale
Knicks.
spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about with the Knicks. They just do whatever they want to do, man. Take whatever shot they want to take.
David, he sure is. Great
Crazy,
reputation.
man.
Now getting his shot. Thank you so much. Pass to Barrett. Morris outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Jazz leading by 7.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I've been doing this for a good while. A lot of my followers come from MLB, man. When I get on it.
And he converts the layup.
Trying to build a 2K one. Actually, this is my new setup, man. My old setup is this right here.
Pass to Barrett. Shot to stop the run.
Good shot. But yeah, I just did this one yesterday.
Barrett's got 15.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Out left to the wing.
He gets stuck.
Here's O'Neal.
On.
Misses the 3.
Hey.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. 7-point differential. To the paint. Here's Gibson. That one no good. And Utah the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's
Seeing
Green.
that coming.
And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
They double him with Noah. Pass to Gibson. Inside. Robinson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact.
Yo, what you been up to though, man? You gaming still or not?
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
And so he makes both from the line. And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up to the level of competition.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. And the sharpshooter, Reggie Bullock. Took some time for him, Greg, here in the NBA, but, you know, he's going to shoot it.
Bullock has always been a consistent threat from outside. That is why this team loves him.
Just notice they got Barrett at the 1.
But he can open up some room inside with that ability to hit from deep.
New York calls.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I haven't heard from Prof for a million in a while. Or Bam. VZ's in this league over here with us. So he's rocking out with us.
The Jazz.
Who that, VZ? Oh,
that one misses.
God. Missed both of them.
Jazz leading by 7. Anthony looking it over to the middle.
These foul
and the
calls
call
is nuts,
on the
man.
shot that sends him to the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Noah does a good job that time of getting the call on the inside, using his body to draw the contact.
55 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
To the inside. Here's Green. Shoots. In close, he hits it.
Oh, my
Green's
God, yeah.
got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Ellington. The rebound by the Jazz. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Moutier, no good. Knicks trailed by 10. Here's Smith. And the basket is good. Smith's got 12 in the game.
That wasn't easy. Dennis Smith Jr. with a high degree of difficulty on that one.
Yo, how does he
No
do
one
that?
near Conley. What a play. He simply drains it in at the buzzer.
I don't know how he does
And
that.
they get it to double digits just as we get set for the final.
And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Utah Jazz. Well,
it's a good thing you found me, man. Yeah, I'm on Twitch, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook. I normally stream the all three at once.
Coming your way in just a minute.
Yeah, man, I try to do it all, man. Madden, MLB, this, some first-person shooter games.
Now Smith in the corner, knocks with it. Trier from long range. Gets it
Good
to
shot,
go
Trier.
from beyond the arc.
Pretty sweet pass there as Knox showing his ability to read
That's what
the
that is,
floor.
the stop and go badge? I mean, so what do you do? Like, you just stop on a dime?
Pass to Green. Here's Moutier. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And you spend any amount of time watching Dennis Smith Jr., Greg. His
All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. Yo, tell them guys I said what's up, too, man.
He's got
Whenever
the
you run into
size
them
and
again, man.
Off the charts athleticism. Now just trying to figure out how to realize his obvious potential.
A ninth pick in the 2017 NBA draft, Smith Jr. made the NBA's all-rookie team after a very solid first year in Dallas, averaging 15 points and 5 assists, and he sure is not looking to stop there.
Pass to Knox. Six on the shot clock. Back to Gibson. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Smith outside. Out to the wing. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Outside Conley. Pass to Anthony. Conley with it.
Oh,
Takes the
my
three.
God.
The Jazz again can't hit it.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Copy that. Appreciate it, man.
Getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Knicks on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And here's Smith. Here's Portis. Great D that time from Green. Conley with it. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Smith. Here's Trier. And the layup falls.
Let's go. We got to
Trier's
push it.
got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Utah calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And keeping us updated.
So I'm
from the
kinda playing this
sideline,
game right now,
let's
that's why.
Swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you might think at 6'3" in shoes, Donovan Mitchell is undersized for the shooting guard position. But his combination of strength and length, along with the athleticism, help him to hold his own.
Pass to Trier. Morris outside. For the 3. And here is Gibson. The second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Gibson's got 4 this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Mitchell. Oh! Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
And the former Razorback, Bobby Portis, took a few years to find his spot in the NBA. But now he does produce.
And great big man to bring in off the bench. Good size and quickness combination, and will always give you scoring with that second unit.
Trier from long range. Utah leading. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell looking it over. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Davis. Mitchell outside. Here's Gobert. They had a number of cracks in it, but came away empty-handed. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Ntilikina can't hit. Here's Exum. Pass to Bogdanovich. And that comes off the assist by Exum. 8 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich is a consistent shooter from outside. Once he's in rhythm, he's comfortable from firing from beyond.
Stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. Gobert can't hit. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter.
Well, Frank looking better and better here on the offensive end.
Utah leading by 3. Mitchell outside. The 3. The rebound by Gibson.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the 1st quarter and still 0 here in the 2nd.
Banked in off the glass.
Just wait. Just wait.
Now just a 1-point Jazz lead.
Well, he's a pass-first point guard. Ntilikina with a nice play there.
Now, here's Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Back to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Conley left side. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Portis. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. But D had better start buckling down.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Ntilikina. Down low. Out to Morris. Launches it. A rebound by the Jazz. They led by as many as 18 points. Now Conley. Mitchell outside. Pulls up. High post. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
There's Portis. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz leading by 4. And here is Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Inside. Gobert. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Great game for him. Double-double down. 10 points and 15 rebounds. Now Portis. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Okay.
Portis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Outside Conley. The 3 from Bogdanovich. The shot that time not on target. So New York will take it the other way. It's tipped. Stolen by Conley. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
And after a number of years in the NBA, Davis's offensive game is still unproven, but right there you can see the upside.
New York calls timeout. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Knicks trail by 6. Smith outside. Shoots the 3. New York now working with the new shot clock. Here's Morris. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good. Morris has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, important points from Morris. When he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over in the corner, Conley. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 30 points for Conley. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 6. And Davis sends it back.
It's a wonder we don't see more of that from Davis. He has the live legs and instincts to be a premier shot blocker in the league.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Stop, man.
Conley with it. Now Smith defending. Conley with it. Outside for Davis. Mitchell outside. Smith with some nice D. Knicks trail by 8. .107 left in the 4th. Lots of room. And he banks that one home.
And how calm did he look in the clutch right there?
Now, here's Ingles. Pass to Conley. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 3rd foul of the game. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Barrett. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
And coming through in a big way, you have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
Mitchell left side. Ingles in the corner. Cans it from downtown. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Morris, no good. Here's Conley.
Good game, KJ.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up